Welcome to my channel. My name is Lorraine and I help people live with passion, purpose and positivity. And the topic of today's video is how to become superhuman. Wow, that's a biggie, isn't it? We'd all like to be superhuman, wouldn't we? And the way I'm going to talk about becoming superhuman is about changing your mindset in order to solve problems and manifest things so that they come easily to you. Now, Albert Einstein, good old Albie, says you can't solve a problem with the same mindset that created it. In other words, when you get a problem, you know what it's like, don't you? When you've got a worry or a problem, it keeps going round and round in your head, doesn't it? You know, it's just like an eternal loop. It's because of the law of attraction. Them thoughts are creating another thought, and nothing happens. So you've got to change that mindset. You've got to change the perspective of how you're thinking about this so-called problem. Some would say that there are no problems. I know Rhonda Byrne says in her book, The Greatest Secret, there are no problems. And I do agree with her. But I do also know that we live in a life where we all say that we have problems. And, I'm going to suggest some ways round this idea that we have problems and how to solve them. And so we suffer less, really, and become superhuman. So I've had a situation recently, it's a long-term situation, that I feel never gets resolved. And I was in this mindset of the eternal loop of it going round and round in my head, moaning about it, creating more of it, thinking of solutions, but not really in the right mindset to receive them solutions. I was driving to my daughter's house, which is this house that I'm in at the moment, in Stotfold, Bedfordshire, yesterday morning. I come here to look after my granddaughter 2 days a week. And I'm driving along and I'm feeling good, actually. I'm feeling good because, you're out in the open road and things always seem better when you're outside somehow. So I'm driving along and I've decided to feel good deliberately, like by appreciating, feeling gratitude for not the problem that I've got, but in general. I'm just really grateful for my car, for getting me to my destination on time, for all the people in my life, and generally feeling good. Then all of a sudden, a solution come into my head like an impulse to the situation that I say I've got a problem about. And it was a very, very good solution. And the solution was to think of the situation of how I want it to be, instead of going over the same old ground, which I said, like the law of attraction, like attracts like. What you think about, you bring about. It's like a never-ending loop, a boomerang effect. And so I decided to think of the situation how I wanted it to be. And it made me feel really good. It made me feel empowered. And that's how you become superhuman. You think about what you want to happen. You think it's not a problem anymore. You're immediately transported to a solution-orientated mind. And that's what Albert Einstein said. If you keep thinking about the problem and going over and over and over the problem, it doesn't bring a solution. But if you change your vibration, raise your vibration to a higher vibration, not necessarily on that topic, the impulse will come of the solution. And you'll think, wow, that was a good idea. But it's coming from universal intelligence. It's coming from the universe. You're a channel for that idea to come to you. And this solution that come to me, I've been thinking about it a lot. And it makes me feel so much better. I feel relief. And I feel more inspired to take action on that solution rather than keep thinking about the problem. So you see how you create the life that you want and you become superhuman by deliberately raising your vibration. And admitted, it's not always easy to raise your vibration, especially when, life happens, things are going on around you, but you can practice it. You can sort of set so many minutes a day, like morning, midday and evening, to deliberately think good feeling thoughts. And then it'll become a habit and you'll start liking it. And you become happier and happier and happier and more powerful, more powerful, more powerful. And you become superhuman. I'm not saying I'm superhuman, but I'm always working on it. So I hope this helped, guys. And if you would like to have a look at my book that I've just written, The Camino de Santiago, I'll put a link in the description below. I walked 500 miles across northern Spain a few years ago and learnt many, many lessons and many, many miracles. And if you want to get that book, that's in the link below. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Blessings, much love, and namaste.